Hello and welcome to the Easily Excitable podcast. My name is Topham and this week I'm going to talk about Path of Exile yet again. It's just been updated to be Delirium League, which is version 3.10. Version 4.0, which is Path of Exile 2, is still a while off, especially with all the virus stuff that's going on. So let's get into my thoughts on Delirium. I haven't had enough time to get 2 maps yet. Close. In Act 9, I have 2 of my endgame items that I was searching for as well, so that's kind of convenient. One of them's something that's going to get replaced once I find a better claw weapon, but it's a really decent claw for now because it has added physical damage and increased cold damage as well as increased physical damage, so it's all pretty decent. I'm running a Frostblades character with a shield and a claw, which is working really nicely. Bosses are a bit deadly. I'm not sure whether that's because the character isn't tanky enough, or I've been playing most of the campaign with Rachel, in which case the boss damage gets bumped up and the boss health gets bumped up as well. So I'm not certain on that. The build does take a little time to ramp up, but that's fine. Once in endgame, and like now I've started experimenting with cluster jewels a little bit, but once in endgame I'm going to really try and expand that a little more. I've written myself a big list of things that I want to find on cluster jewels that could definitely benefit me and help me out, such as one of the notables being Disorienting Display, which increases elemental damage by 25%, but gives a 10% chance to blind enemies when you use an elemental skill, which would be great for my evasion build, because blinding enemies causes them to have an unlucky roll in an attack against you. So it will give them 2 chances to roll a number, and it will take the lower one of the 2, which is like quite a nice thing to have if you are... Well, I should be attacking about 5 times a second, so if I have a chance to blind an enemy for roughly 4 seconds per hit, then yeah, every 2 seconds I should be blinding the enemies, which is good. That's good. Yeah, I've picked up my second ascendancy eventually. It felt strong. It went through the lab fine. So, yeah, very confident with that. I haven't bothered to get most of my gems set up properly yet, even though I definitely know I need to do that. I see that there are a lot of items that I need. A few items that I need that are expensive already, so I've just got to wait until I can invest in those. Delirium itself is interesting. I don't feel like it lasts long enough, or I feel like it should be on a trigger saying, oh, this is too tough, take me out of here, more so than anything else that's going on. Then, yeah, I kind of I'm using a support gem called Inspiration Support, which is... It's really useful. I didn't give it much credit before. It's all based around generating charges and spending low amounts of mana, and it's very, very nice. I like how it works. I'm concerned about the 3rd lab and then Uber lab when I get there, but hopefully I'll be fine and my evasion will be good enough to get me through. And yeah, I'm still looking to pick up a few more uniques for the build, but the rest of it is going generally fine. I have one little story left. Oh, I want to try and build a Stormbrand or Arc Hierophant or Inquisitor of some kind and really try out the new Archmage support, because it looks fun. But then, yeah, the last thing I want to say is that I've been playing Path of Exile on a bad graphics setting for a long time. So I was sitting there, I was playing, and I was like, this doesn't look right. So I looked in options, and I can't remember the last time I actually checked. But checking them, I was like, this is the onboard graphics, not the dedicated graphics card that I have. So I switched the to the dedicated graphics card, which I should have done a long time ago. I'm sure something changed in my settings a while ago. I was like, oh, the graphical performance of this game isn't that great. Turns out it's all my fault. I just didn't check, wasn't vigilant. And so I've been playing with bad graphics for a long time. And now I've been playing it with the dedicated graphics card, and it looks so good. And I'm really quite disappointed that I've been wasting time playing a bad game. Well, playing with bad graphics settings. And yeah, that's been affecting the whole of the game. Anyway, that's resolved now, and that's fun. I'm enjoying Delirium. It's fun so far, although I'm not into the end game yet, so who knows where my build will reach. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you everyone for listening. Have an exciting week. You're all my favourites. Goodbye.